What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. When I see the city girl mayor, Tiffany Henyard, I see a person that has, in my honest opinion, not articulate. She sounds, at least, I don't know, for me, not formally educated, no talent, no real ability to do anything but steal. Because if she could do something, there would be no reason why she would want to be a mayor and make $50,000 a year, then steal the rest of the money on lavish things. Her talent would have been able to speak for her. And in the case that she's in, she could not. Now then, I bring your attention to another person that is similar, Dr. Boyce Watkins. Dr. Boyce Watkins is different from Tiffany Henyard. He's an academic, PhD, I believe, at least Ohio State or something like that, in finance. He was a lecturer at many universities. I believe Syracuse was one of them. He also was able to go to the University of Munich and be a guest lecturer. So he's more well accomplished. How are these two people then related is the question. One's a single mom, one's a PhD. Both of them are Black community based, right? That's their specialty. Tiffany Henyard in Dolton is about the community, right? We know that. But secondarily, what also do we know? We know secondarily that Tiffany Henyard, listen to what I'm about to say, is also unaccountable, especially for the money that she spends and the things that she does. And I'm gonna focus on the fiscal part of this because here is where Boyce Watkins shares a reason with her. Both of these people want to talk about how the Black woman is the least protected. This is something that all the time, I'm a Black woman, or the Black woman is. It's always easy to talk about the Black woman, right? So you hear a lot of that. That's the minor part though. But the fiscal part is the most important because when it comes to spending Black people's money, they don't know who to blame. They will always shift arguments to somebody else, normally the person who is the victim of the crime, to make them feel bad about how they got over. I want to play, first of all, Tiffany Henyard's Roland Martin clip, where she is saying that she doesn't own a charity. In that same clip, you're going to hear her say that she does own a charity. We're going to go back and find out. Let's play the clip.
You have a charity that from the Attorney General's office is, I understand they sent a cease and desist letter to your foundation?
I don't know nothing about that. I'm not crazy. I'm not
You have a
deranged.
Tiffany Henyard Cares, your foundation. So the Attorney General's office hasn't reached out to you regarding your foundation?
So I want to set the record straight. I don't have a foundation. I am a supporter of anybody that's struggling with cancer. My mom had breast cancer, and I'm always push anybody that has that. If someone uses my name to push their charity, or if you say this is Tiffany t-shirt, people gonna buy it. Because right now I'm considered what? Clickbait. People make money off of my name by views. So you just say my name.
You say you don't have a foundation.
I do not. And that's why I tell everybody, go do your research. I'm not on anything. I'm doing that I'm really, really big on, that's dear to my heart, is I'm real big on a cancer foundation. I have created Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation.
So that's a bold-faced lie. You heard her say, I don't have a charity. Then we've heard her say, oh, I started a charity, right? Then we're gonna hear this Thornton Township clip that says, well, you used public funds to fund this charity. Let's play it.
WGN Investigates has learned nearly all of the money a South Suburban politician's cancer charity claims to have received in its first few months of activity came from taxpayers. It's the latest example of questionable spending by Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard, who also serves as Thornton Township Supervisor. The Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation was created in the fall of 2022 and heavily promoted by Henyard.
Then when you're brought out on allegations, you say stupid, silly things like this.
WGN Investigates has learned nearly all of the money a South Suburban politician's cancer charity claims to have received in its first few months of activity came from taxpayers. It's the latest example of questionable spending by Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard, who also serves as Thornton Township Supervisor. The Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation was created in the fall of 2022 and heavily promoted by Henyard.
The other people are the devil. This is Tiffany Henyard, okay? Now, Boyce Watkins lost Black people a lot of money on the Tulsa real estate fund. Jay Morrison is a criminal. Jay Morrison is an idiot. Jay Morrison is not a businessman. You would think that Dr. Boyce Watkins, who is an academic, would understand this. He's a guy trying to sell you products at the Black Business School. But no, Dr. Boyce Watkins made this fatal mistake, which he never apologized to the black community for. Let's play that Instagram clip.
Really thought this through. He's really laid this out. This is gonna be nice. This infrastructure is solid. And I immediately gained faith in what Jay was doing. You know, I said, okay, you know what, I'll back you. Let me know what I can do. Let me know how I can help. I was one of the initial investors. I stepped right up and wrote my check and sent it in, and I said, I'm in this. And we talked about it, and I supported. People asked me about it, and I always, whenever they ask me about it, I always tell them the same thing. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to participate? I believe in the fund. I believe in Mr. and Mrs. Morrison. This is just the beginning. I am happy to invest my money. I will invest more money. I can't wait to see all the great things that are done in the future. Together, we can do anything.
Then when black people started to castigate him and the fund for being a ripoff, here's what Boyce Watkins said to you.
What the naysayers have to say, because y'all been destroying the black community more than the damn Klan. Seriously. And it gets on my, it's irritating. I'm going to stop for a minute because I'm getting elevated, as my wife would say. She's a therapist. And I'm going to just tell you like this. You could take down Jay Morrison and the Tulsa Fund all day tomorrow, but you will not have done any good for the black community. Literally. Because you're going after the people that are making $1 million, and you're not going after the ones who made $1 billion. That's your problem. You will gang bang on each other all day long. You like the Crips and Bloods. You shoot up somebody on their grandma's house because he came on your block, but you ain't got the guts to take on the white man. You ain't got the guts to take on the LAPD that's been terrorizing you for decades. You ain't got the guts to take on the Klan. Not one gangbanger I know of has ever shot somebody who was part of a white supremacist organization. So what I'm saying to you is that in business, you have the same problem. You have the same problem. You have the exact same problem. You have people that will say, look at that over there. Yeah, he making money. He's rich. He's swaggy. I don't like that old swaggy. I'm gonna go take him down. And then somehow you think you did something good for the world. You haven't done anything good for the world. Maybe you did something good for your ego. Maybe you did something good, because you created drama. Maybe you did something good for your YouTube channel because now you're getting lots of views and making lots of money. And I get it. It's a struggle out here, right? Whatever. But did you do anything good for the community? I don't know if you have.
That's right. You're not checking them white folks. You only checking black businesses. Well, boys, hold on. Mr. B1, what does that have to do with your victim blaming? See, this is what we're talking about here. And see, we got to be real honest about this. The black community, as long as you have a Boyce Watkins operating freely in it, as long as you have Boyce Leotis Watkins, all right? As long as you have a Tiffany Henyard operating within the community fully, what do you think you're going to get? What do you think will happen for you? Why do you feel that will happen? Are you crazy? Because people who don't even want to be accountable to their own group can never help black people. Boyce Watkins and Tiffany Henyard, neither one of them want to be accountable to the people they want money from. They don't care. Boyce Watkins takes no accountability for his mistakes in black America. Tiffany Henyard, good luck. You throw accountability on her. At best, if she can fire you, she'll do that. Some have even alleged that she will get somebody to shoot at you. But that's the both of them. Want to know why the black community doesn't grow? Because you can't tell the people who are supposed to be leading you to do anything, nothing. Because they hate accountability. And that is why Boyce Watkins and Tiffany Henyard, people like that, must be out of black America. They have no business there. They want your money. They want your resources. I'm listening to that Boyce all the time. You guys send me videos. I'm in this business. Boyce was on YouTube before me. Do you see the platform that Boyce runs? Do you see how pathetic it looks? I'm not attacking him personally. Look at it. The guy has a bed sheet in the background as his personal presentation. He won't even pay anybody to do thumbnails. But if you go look at somebody like Dave Ramsey, even look at Earn Your Leisure, what will you find? You will find investment. This is the same person who wants you to invest, talk about investing. He don't invest. What does he spend his money on? It damn sure isn't the goddamn show. And he's on YouTube all the time, streaming, getting folks started to the business school, making, as he says, millions of dollars. We don't see his investment in anything in the black community. Nothing. Zero. He can't even invest in his own platform. Why? You're not worth making a better platform for. That's why. You're not worth it. It's Negro business. You know what Negro business is? You know what I really want to say? You're not worth creating a decent platform for. Not you, somebody else maybe, but not your not you as blacks. You don't deserve it. Only thing you deserve to do is to give boys money. That's it. Tiffany Henyard, who are you to question me? I'm the mayor. Did you hear her say that? People come to see me. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. But you're the taxpayers in that village funding her dreams with her child as a single mom who never in her life before that made any money, didn't make any noise in her personal life, hasn't worked for anything. But this is where we're at. And that's why Boyce is largely a joke. Sorry, gotta call it for what I see. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Trustee Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do, Sir Bill. We're out.